Good deal, I buy 2 of them.
Sorry?
Good deal, I buy 2 of them.
Mamo, 3 za 3 dychy?
Jak leci?
How much?
3 of them.
Okay. Okay.
What are you gonna give?
For 3 iron, 25. Sorry?
I ship it up, bro.
This is new one. Sorry, this is brand new.
I know.
25 sir.
No, I buy it.
How much are these?
Sorry? Oh, you paid for that one?
Yeah.
Morning.
Not this.
How much?
Oh, these two?
Yeah.
Thank you. Fiver. To była część od starego pendrive'a. Nic z tym nie zrobi. Henna? Yeah.
Would you do 4?
Okay, go on.
Yeah, thank you. Morning, mate.
Good morning.
How much is the nest?
£3?
Yeah. Hello, mate. You got 2 change, please?
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
How much is the phone, please?
8.
8.
Does work. It's
Yeah, I was just
yeah, I've taken all the details off it and everything.
yeah, no worries. Do you know what network it is, or is it unlocked?
It's unlocked,
Unlocked, yeah.
I don't know what network it is.
I'll turn it off. It says low battery. But it
Oh,
it
yeah,
comes
I
on.
don't know info on that.
What about the Fitbit as well? Sorry.
5. Yeah. You can leave them out. I don't think anyone's going to buy them.
Would you do a tenner for both?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know anything about them books?
Well, I know to check if they're finger bogged. How much are the books, mate?
Let's go for £1 each.
Yeah.
I used to collect them at...
Yeah.
Let's see them. Bloody hell.
Some more, eh?
I used to have these at school.
Yeah.
I don't know actually, these are the old ones or new ones?
Yeah, these are really old ones.
They're probably antiques soon.
You're like me.
Yeah, well, we all are getting antiques, yeah.
Oh,
Mate, the thing is, if I start buying these and collecting these and all, it's going to be like bleeding.
never ending.
Friends, 5 pound, please.
Well, that's number 46.
Ya çıkarabildin mi her şeyi? Her şeyi yani. İstediğinden geldiği kadar çıkar.
You find anything good today?
Got some good DVDs from that place where,
Oh, at the start?
yeah, where I see you.
I don't anymore. I just...
I'll take this one for £1, mate.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Morning. How much are the DVDs, please?
£10 each, mate.
Would you do 50p for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just walking around in the wrong places at the wrong time.
Morning. How much are the DVDs, please?
How many was you thinking?
Well, just having a look through at the moment. But,
They're very cheap.
yeah, okay, that's good news. I'll have a look through. Cheers, mate.
There's a lot in there. I mean, I've got a lot of Disney ones, but they're all. Oh, look at that! I found them straight away.
There they are.
I know that they'll be quite popular. So I've tried to leave them somewhere where I'll get to them.
Yeah, for me, it's more the horrors and stuff like that. I like.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, to be fair, my mum just ordered and ordered.
and they're built up.
There's a lot of them. She's never even watched. They're still in the bloody film.
Yeah, I could see that.
Stop it, man.
Everybody. Is it Witcher sauce?
Sorry?
The Witcher.
No, it's not gold.
Ooh, £15. That goes with it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Oh, is it for the feet? Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I made sure to grab it, so I know that it goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's for the back. Yeah, it goes on here, like this. So you take one off, put it on, and then that one I just undo like this. Go and put it on, so that way you can't lose it. Now you can have a steak. Want me to open it up? Want me to pull it open?
reckon I've got to send back the same one when I rebought it.
Fucking nightmare.
How much is that?
Is that all you want? Just that one?
I ain't even looked through, I was just before I wrote about.
If you want to, I'll give you a good price.
Well, I've got all these ones here, mate. I don't know.
Is that all the ones you want?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
That's some good films there.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that in years, that's still done. I didn't even know they had 2 or 3.
How much do you want to do these for? Got a...
15 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, go on then. Morning, mate. How much for the Grand Theft Auto case?
Does it just add it, mate?
Yeah,
It's got Johnny
yeah. Yeah, it's got loads of them in there, so I'll leave that there. Someone's been having fun.
Right, it was worth me coming to see that.
Yeah, I know, fucking hell. I've got the disc indoors for that.
So many
Morning, mate.
I want 5 of them.
How much is the DVDs?
They've never even been worn.
2 quid each.
2 quid each, yeah. Take that one, thank you.
We pay 15 for them.
Oh, boy, you got the right money.
Morning. How much are the games, sorry?
It's like 2 quid each.
2 quid each. Do you have any others, or is it just these ones?
Just the
Yeah. Would you take £1 for that one?
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Thank you. Morning.
Morning.
How much are the games and the DVDs?
I don't know. 50p each.
Yeah. I'll take this one anyway, thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
I think I've got 50p as well. There
Oh,
you go.
lovely, thank you.
I'll take this one for £1, thank you.
Yeah, of course, my love.
Morning. How much are the DVDs, so? Oh. Take this one, thank you. And we are back, YouTube. For anyone's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. I'm the gamer channel buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, and electronics to get my hands on at car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace, or charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm giving trade into CX at a high price, so I can build my own gaming collection. So yes, back with a Sunday car boot sale pickup video. Was pretty good, to be fair. As always, starts off slow. Well, no, actually, tell a lie. It didn't actually start off slow. It started off really good. I think I got like these pickups within the first 10 minutes, and I didn't pick anything up after that for about what felt like an hour. Obviously, I haven't edited the footage yet, so I don't know exactly how long it was. But yeah, in the end, as always with car boots, how I find it now, well, the Sunday car boots at least, Saturday car boots have been dead lately. But with the Sunday car boots, it's like one stall saves the day sort of thing, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's all it takes, to be fair. You know, you have just got, for what I do anyway, obviously if you're you know, doing reselling or whatever as a living, you know, you need to be finding more than just one stall. But for what I do and how many vouchers I want to get, you know, I've set myself a goal of trying to get £100 worth of vouchers per car boot. Although I haven't been able to do that on Saturdays, still been able to do it on Sundays. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. I think I've got these two first. Now, they had some games there and a controller. Now, yeah, I think I paid £4 for both of these. I think that trades in for £4. And then I've got an Xbox 360 controller, which I have tested all works. Now, stupidly, I knew that the thumb grips needed changing because they had some grey ones on there that had worn down. And they had grey thumbsticks on it. and I was going to change them. I thought I've run out of grey thumbsticks, and then I thought, it's all right, it's a black controller, I'll put black thumbsticks on it. And it wasn't until I put it back together that obviously I realised that the D-pad, or whatever you want to call that, is grey. So I don't know if they'll notice that, but if not, I'll probably have to. I've ordered some new grey ones, so I'll probably have to switch them over to grey so that I can trade that in. But yeah, I've tested it, all works, and that trades in for like, well, recently to when I'm filming this on May the 19th, and yeah, CEX have changed their grading system for controllers. And I've had a few people say, like message me, how do you feel about it? And to be honest, I think it's a good thing. I think anything that CEX bring in that will help the consumer is a good thing for CEX. Like when they brought in the manual, with or without manual and stuff like that, I think it's a good thing. Although it may not be the best thing for me, because now I'm going to be trading in controllers that I'll get the C grade on, rather than the B grade and stuff like that. So, there's a chance that, yes, I may lose a bit of money, but at the end of the day, although I do trade into CEX, I get vouchers and I spend my money in CEX. So if I'm able to buy something and guarantee the condition, because I remember, let me grab it, it took me ages to get a good condition silver, PlayStation 3 controller from CEX. I must have ordered, I don't even know, 6, and they just all come battered. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't perfect, it's got some wear at the bottom where you would expect it, but apart from that, it is in nice condition at the front, and obviously the thumbsticks are good. And it just used to annoy me that how bad all of the controllers were. Like, don't get me wrong, I've traded in some rubbish to CEX before, but as a consumer, it does annoy me. And at least when I trade stuff in, I'll trade change the thumbsticks. That does have, people do find that a bit contentious. Is that the word? But I don't see a problem with it. But yeah, I changed the thumbsticks. I will wipe them over. I mean, you tell me, that looks in pretty acceptable condition to me. But the point I'm trying to make is that I would much rather be able to buy things with ease from CEX than just get extra voucher and keep having to waste my time buying things like games without manuals, having to take them back to CEX because they haven't got the manual. I would be happy if they brought in a grading system for the retro games themselves. Especially, I don't collect it, but I can imagine for people with Nintendo cardboard, that they would love it if they knew that they was going to get a good condition box rather than a beat up one. But maybe that's just me. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Would you rather keep taking a gamble and getting it at a cheaper price, or just pay the right price and get what you want? But anyway, I've been rabbiting on for long about that. But yeah, £4 there, hopefully into what would that be, about £17 voucher. And then yeah, I think I got these two next. Got a Fitbit Inspire 2, which it is in there, but I've put it all away. Probably it does all work, charged it all up, come with the charger as well. I think that trades in for £17, Fitbit Inspire 2. And then I've got a Doro Phone Easy 610. Again, I'll grab it out but I've charged it all up, put it back in there. All works fine. I think the B version of that is like £18, and I think the C version is like £16 or £15, something like that. And I paid a tenner for both of those, so hopefully £10 there into about £37 voucher, something like that. And then yeah, I think I said this on my one of my previous videos, where I'm sure the trading value of these has gone up. People were asking for like £4 for these for a long time, and I was just knocking them back because I thought they traded in for like £8 or £9, something like that. But yeah, I think the B version for the second generation of this, and it's basically brand new, this one. It doesn't look like it's been used, even the plug and everything is in there. But the B version of that trades in for like £17 voucher or something like that. I think the guy said, or the lady said, a £5, and I think I got it for £4 in the end, maybe £3 or £4, I can't remember exactly. I think all of these were probably what I got next. Like I was saying, I was walking around for a long time, just not finding anything, and then I see, as you've seen in the footage, some DVDs, and then I think I was rummaging through. I think the first thing I saw was where is it? This Hammer collection, and I know that Hammer horror films have got good trading. So I thought I'll have a quick rummage, and I started seeing other network and stuff like that. So I thought, I'll take my time with this, and yeah, it really paid off. To be fair, I think I paid £15 in total for all of this. So I got the Best of Hammer collection. I think that trades in for £4. Tinkerbell collection, that trades in for £4 as well. This was a really good one. Spartacus the collection Blu-ray, that trades in for a £20 voucher. The Shining, I didn't actually check this one, I just thought we would trade in for more than it did, but yeah, it trades in for £2. But I really do like the cover art on that. I think it's good. I think I was saying to my brother and one of my friends the other day, I was saying, like, as much as I love collecting video games, I am like a big, I'm not going to say I'm a movie buff, because I don't know loads of stuff about films, but I have seen many, many films, and I do enjoy them, and I could maybe see myself in the future, if I do ever get bored of collecting video games, shall we say, and playing them, that I might sell all of this and turn my room into a home cinema and start collecting films, because yeah, I do really enjoy watching films, and like seeing stuff like that with the cover art, it's just I think it's really nice. But yeah, unfortunately that one only trades in for £2. Then I've got Walking Dead seasons 1 to 8, which in my opinion is the best seasons. I think that trades in for £11. Yeah, I think after season 8, basically after, where is the guy? Is he on the thing? Negus is his name is, or whatever. I mean, spoiler alert, the guy who had the baseball bat and was hitting him in that episode, after that it kind of just went downhill in my opinion. But yeah, £11 trade there. And then Wentworth Prison, I think that trades in for about £12 voucher, but I've sold this already to my friend for a tenner, so I've got most of my money back already. And then we've got the Wurzel Gummidge DVD collection, complete, that trades in for £9. The Kingsman collection, this is actually a new one, as you can see by the new BBFC grading there. I think that trades in for £4. And then, yeah, I've got two sealed ones. I've got Birds of a Feather, the complete BBC series. Yeah, I think it only trades in for about £9. But I'm going to look to flip that on as it is sealed. Obviously, it being network as well, I'm sure I'll get over £20 for it. So yeah, from the two network things, I'm going to get, more than double my money back anyway. And the rest of it is just free voucher. And then, yeah, this one was a bit of a foul. I grabbed this because I thought I checked recently, and I'm sure like the Hostel trilogy, I thought it was trading for like £6 or something like that. Maybe I looked at the Blu-ray one and wasn't paying attention. But this one only trades in for £1.50. But obviously with it being sealed, I might try and flip it on and see if I can get a little bit more money. But if it doesn't, sell quickly, I'll just trade it in. But yeah, like I said, I think I paid £15. Well, I did pay £15 for all of those, and I think it all trades in for about like 80. It's like £88 voucher, something like that. If I was to trade in, those two as well. But obviously, I'm going to sell them to hopefully. Well, I've sold one for a tenner, and hopefully I'll get 20 for the other. So I'll get £30 cash for that, and I think the rest of it is about like. I think it's about £60 voucher, £64, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But either way, a very, very good like stall, and it just seems to me that gaming is so competitive at the car boots. Everyone is asking for games, even when the odd occasion when people are setting up and they'll have a game out, and I'll say, have you got any other games? And they're like, cool, do you know how many people ask us if we've got games today? So it is very difficult, but DVDs have always been my saving grace. I do really well out of them, so I always enjoy picking them up, especially finding still like network DVDs out in the world. That's it's crazy. But yeah, very, very good pickups. And then yeah, I think I got this next, which is just the Grand Theft Auto 5 case. I don't know if you see when I opened it, it had a load of condoms in there, and some of them were open. So someone had obviously been hiding them from their mum or whatever in this, but the disc wasn't in there. But for anyone who watched my car boot selling video a couple of weeks ago, whenever it might have been for you guys watching it. I do have a disc only of Grand Theft Auto 5, so I've whacked that in there. I think that's still trading in for like £8, something like that. So yeah, and the guy gave me the case for free, which was nice. And then yeah, this was another one that I didn't check, unfortunately. Some others do have them, where it's sealed as well. I'm sure, again, I thought I'd picked this up and traded it in for like £7 or £8. I think the guy wanted £2 for it, but it's only trading in for £4 now. But as it is sealed, I'll probably look to flip that on as well, rather than trade that in. But yeah, we'll see. And then yeah, this one is a bit of a learning curve. I mean, I grabbed it because it's first edition, basically. You probably see in the footage. I don't know if there's anything else I should be looking out for, if there's like a specific type of first edition that people are after. I don't know if you can see, where does it say at the bottom there? Hopefully you can see that. But I paid £1 for it, I think, and I've just thought, well, my money's safe at that. But I think in hindsight, it is the Order of the Phoenix, which is obviously, I believe, the 5th book in the Harry Potter series. And by then, I think people had cottoned on like, oh, you know, I'm going to get the first edition one. So these ones are not worth as much. I think they're like worth, you know, £10 to £20, something like that. There are some that are priced high, and again, I don't know if it's a specific print that I should be looking for, like if there's a special variant inside the first edition. But yeah, for £1, I wasn't going to leave it there. I checked the other ones, but unfortunately they didn't look like first editions to me. But let me know if you could see in the footage if they was or they wasn't. But yeah, £1 for a first edition Harry Potter book. Can't go wrong. So yeah, that was it from the first car boot. I think I got all of these from the second one. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe Coraline. I may have got this from the first car boot as well. But yeah, 50p paid. I think that's still trading for £1.50. So if you can get it for cheap enough, it's always worth picking up. But yeah, I got a copy of Far Cry 5 on the PlayStation 4. That trades in. I paid £1 for that. I think they wanted £2 for it, but yeah, trades in for £4. And then yeah, a couple of DVDs. I always like finding DVDs that have got good trading value. Obviously 28 Days Later went crazy recently. I think it was like up to like £12 trade at one point, but it has dropped back down now. But yeah, still trading in for £4, and I think I paid £1 for that, maybe 50p. And then yeah, there was another load of DVDs that I went through at the second car boot. Couple that I checked, but nothing really good in terms of trade apart from this one. Let me know in the comments if there was anything that I missed though. But yeah, this is called First Hardcore, it says at the top, for a good horror. It says quench your need for a good horror. But yeah, £1 or 50p paid, can't remember. But yeah, it trades in for £4 as well. And then yeah, last game I got was Buzz Jr. Robo Jam. I think this one trades in for £4. I think I paid 50p for it. For some reason, the kids Buzz are always worth keeping an eye out for on the PlayStation 2. If you can get them cheap enough, obviously they have pretty good trading. But yeah, I think yeah, 50p into £4 there. Yeah. So yes, that was it in terms of pickups. I don't think I spent too much. I spent like £15 on the big stack of DVDs. Yeah, I must have spent about like £40 to £45, something like that. Not much at all, but hopefully be clawing that back through some of the DVDs that I flip on to my friends, or if I do decide to sell them on eBay. But yeah, very, very successful day. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if there was anything I missed, if there was anything you would have grabbed. But take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.